So we're looking at the wrong side of the front bodice and skirt. So the front, but the wrong side, the inside. And we still have this yoke that we need to attach. I have it backwards, like this. So what you see right now is the wrong side of the dress and the right side of the yoke, the face of the yoke, or the yoke lining. So I'm going to turn this down so that it's face to face, and I'm going to grab the seam allowance that I sewed the skirt and the yoke together with, and I'm going to make a sandwich with all three. And I'm going to do the same thing that I've been doing, which is I'll line up the side seams, but I'm not going to sew all the way to the side seam. So somewhere here I have a notch, so I can match those notches. I have a notch here for center front, and I can match those. And then we have our point here. So we'll match that up. And then match up our side seams, even though we're not going to sew all the way. And then, where's my ruler? So many rulers, and they all just disappear. Here we go, here's one. So I'm going to go 2.5 inches from the side seam, and I'm going to leave that open. So I'll put a red pin to let me know not to sew past that. And then I'll come over here and give myself 2.5 inches away from the side seam. And I'll put a pin there. And then this looks like it wants to be eased. So let's make that happen. Take this over to the sewing machine. I'm going to sew on the side so I can see where I put the original together. So I just sewed this seam here. So that was here. Now, when I straighten this out, I should be able to flip this up like that. So now the inside is also starting to look nice and clean. So I think the next thing I'll do is sew these two together at the waist.